Welcome back to the Wilmot Recreation Complex. Since we have moved into the red zone and the controlled category, we have had to make some changes. One of those changes is around our track entrance. So you are now entering and exiting what was originally your exit door. So you will notice that there is a new sign up, which does include a QR code, as we now have a new setup for our screening process. Hi. Oh. Here's the tablet. So our new screening process includes self-screening on our new tablets. So you will be handed a tablet upon your entry in for your screening, which includes inserting the date, the name of the person being screened, if you have a team or contract holder, which is not for our track users, if you are screening for a child under the age of 16, which today we are not. If, however, you are a mom bringing a child in a stroller, you will have to screen both of you in. Up next, we have our phone number, your facility, which will be WRC, and then your reason for visit. So after you've selected WRC as your facility, your reason for visit will be the track. If you are coming for an aquatics program, you would be clicking on the pool. If you're coming for hockey, you'd be clicking on the arena. So the last thing here is our booking time. So you will notice that on our booking time, there are two different sets under the hour mark. The top two lines are your AM and your bottom two lines are the PM. So we are looking at our 9 AM time slot. Good to go. After that, we have several screening questions, which include, are you sick with a cold or flu, or are you displaying any signs of COVID-19 and or flu-like symptoms? 2, do you have any of the following symptoms which are new or worsened if associated with allergies, chronic or pre-existing conditions, including fever, cough, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, sore throat, and or runny nose? 3, have you returned from outside the country, including Canada or the US, in the last 14 days? 4, in the last 14 days at work or elsewhere, do you have any close contact with someone who has a probable or confirmed case of COVID-19? 5, in the past 14 days at work or elsewhere, do you have any close contact with a person who has had an acute respiratory illness that started within 14 days of their close contact to someone with a probable or confirmed case of COVID-19? 6, in the past 14 days at work or elsewhere, did you have any close contact with a person who had an acute respiratory illness who returned from travel outside of the country in the 14 days before they became sick? Or 7, in the past 14 days, have you been directed by public health to self-isolate? You are answering yes or no to all of the above questions. So we will enter no. We're going to hit the blue submit button. Before we hand it back to our screener, we're going to let it load. And we are looking for the green check mark with our full name and today's date before we hand it back. Now that we've completed our screening, we have our green check mark. We're going to hand it back to our screener and head on our way. We are going to note that your entry time is a 10-minute window, 5 minutes before your scheduled track time and 5 minutes after. Should you show up to the door and nobody is there, and you are outside of that window time, you are welcome to go over to the doors at the aquatic center, wave through the window, and someone will help you. We're now up here entering the track. You will notice that all of our chairs are over to the left. We will be coming in. You didn't grab hand sanitizer, grabbing it now. And we are going to look for a chair that coordinates with our time slot. So we are here for the 9 a.m. Sitting in a 9 a.m. chair, we're going to switch our shoes. As you're walking past other chairs, that you are maintaining that physical distancing with our other users. You will also notice on our track that we have some cones and pylons in the middle 2 lanes. This is because those lanes are closed. The outside lane and our utmost inside lane are open for walking only. The 2 inside lanes are if you need to pass around another person. So we're going to go for a little walk and show you here. As we're coming up on the right hand side, you will notice we have a day track direction. We are going this direction Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the opposite directions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. As we're continuing walking during our 50-minute time slot, you will notice a few things about our facility. Our lockers over here are closed. Please make sure that all of your belongings are staying at your chair. Second, our back staircase also closed, not for emergency use. We'll show you where that staircase is should you need to get out of the building quickly. And lastly, the washrooms that you have access to are in the middle corridor here on the right-hand side. At the completion of your 50-minute time slot, our customer service representative will make a PA announcement telling you that it is now time to leave. You have 5 minutes to gather your things and exit our track. From the inside lane, please make sure that you're taking a look left and right as we're crossing over, only crossing over to remove from the track in the orange. You will notice a couple signs on these doors. First is our exit sign. Our other is our no re-entry sign. So should you leave something in the car or leave prior to that 50-minute time slot being over, re-entry will not be permitted. We are going to exit down the staircase and right outside. Should you need to use the elevator for any mobile devices or strollers, please make sure you're letting your screener know upon entry. As we make it to the bottom of this staircase, you will notice that there is a sign with an arrow that's a U. Do not exit out through these doors. We are going back underneath and right outside.